May, and I'm the PR specialist for POPP. I'm here to discuss last week's gathering with Chris Nocket, as well as the recent news from the IOC and our new alignment with the mayor's office. So last week we were blindsided by Chris Nocket when he said that he wasn't happy with our campaign and how we were doing in Pacechester as far as telling people that the Olympics was not for us. Last week we met with him and we were able to discuss what he wanted us to do directly, and he was really enthused with our personal stories campaign, as well as the media groups that got back to us and showed their support as well. So now we will open up the floor to you guys for questions. Yes.
Alexandra Belushi, Pacechester Daily. Although it seems like it was a win for POPP because the Olympics are no longer coming to Pacechester, how do you guys feel about Heather saying that you use scare tactics in order to accomplish your mission?
I don't believe they're scare tactics, and some people can take them that way. We tried to really get to people emotionally and give them hard facts. Like we used fathers, sons, mothers that really felt that Pacechester wasn't the right place. So we do apologize if anyone was scared, but that wasn't our intention.
Sabrina Setters Times. Now that the IOC has denied the stadium or the Olympics in general, what will POPP now as an organization be focusing on moving forward as a group?
So POPP will always be here. We're here for the community. So any other disasters that try to come into our community, we will try to stop. Any complaints that our citizens have, they can come to us and we'll be there to fight for them.
Does that mean that you think the Olympics would have been a disaster?
If Pacechester held them, yes. I don't think that our community was fit to have it.
So are you actually going after your prime donor and saying he blindsided you?
No, that's not what I said. He had mentioned that we had met with him, and certain members of our board weren't informed that he had met with them. So we wanted to just kind of meet with him and see exactly what he wanted us to do going forward, since he is one of our biggest donors.
So are you telling us that you have a board problem?
No,
So some members of the board met with him and some members didn't?
that's not what we're here to discuss. We're here to discuss POPP's future here with the community to keep them safe and everyone happy. So if anyone else has more questions, that we'll be happy to answer.
Sabrina Sanchez, Pacechester Daily. What response have you gotten from Pacechester 2020 and or Choate FC on the issue of the Olympics being rejected?
None. At the moment, we have not spoken to them.
Alexandra Belushi, Pacechester Daily. What would you say, where would your scare tactics that you guys used in order to accomplish your mission fall under the ethics of the Public Relations Society of America?
We don't really like the term scare tactics. I know that that's what she used, but I mean, she had to be a little dramatic. She was dramatic in a few things that she said, which is fine. But that's not a term that we use, and that's not a term that we like to use. We just, like she stated, we use real life experiences, and we use worst case scenario because we need to let people know, like, hey, this could happen. This might happen.
Did you feel like you followed the ethics code that the PRSA puts out?
This isn't the first time people have used campaigns and stories as this to get their point across.
What other things was Heather dramatic about that you guys don't agree with? Because she did back you in the end.
She kind of shut everybody down. I don't think she really backed anybody. I think she was for herself. She was for the IOC. That's her job. That's what she's supposed to do. Just like work for POPP. They're for them. They're for them. But just everything she said. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
You said that there was other personal story campaigns that have been used before. Could you name a few?
Yes, for instance, if you look at like animal health societies, sometimes they do use stories that have to do with animal abuse, and sometimes that can scare people a bit and make them emotional. So.
Are you comparing yourself to PETA?
No.
That's a good stretch, though. Any other questions?
What is your relationship like with Chris Nocket now?
Well, we're happy to be able to inform him that the Olympics will not be coming to Pacechester, so we're excited to see what he has to say about
Is
that.
he going to continue to fund your organization?
Yes.
What kind of message do you think it sends if Pacechester is not welcoming to an international organization? I mean, we heard from the IOC, but she also referenced the World Cup. I mean, it sounds like Pacechester has really made an impression as not a welcoming place for an event that is really popular. I mean, the Olympics is a time that people of all different countries can come together. Are you not concerned that this is sending a message to the world that Pacechester is a closed-off community?
I don't, because I do believe that in the future there are going to be opportunities for us to hold certain events and such, and if our community feels that we can hold them and that they'll be happy with us holding them, then absolutely, that's something that we can back us up.
Well, if it's not the Olympics, what kind of events are we talking about?
Anything that the community has to talk to us about, we can look forward to and try to see if we can plan it out.
So would you be open to Chode FC having soccer fields here?
No comment at this time.
What response are you getting from the Pacechester community on the comments that were made that we are not a open community?
Considering it just happened, we haven't really been able to go over everything just yet, but we are in the process of doing so. Everyone's just also hearing about it. People who weren't there are just hearing about it on social media, so we have to give everyone time to react. That's all for today, though. Thank you for coming.